Hey y'all, it's me, Edie Hill 1988, and I'm finally getting around to answering your questions. I think I posted this video about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, let's get started. I'm nursing Karsyn if you hear like random stuff in the background. But she's of course down here nursing, so okay, I had like a ton of questions, so I'm gonna try to make it really quick, y'all, because it's like almost midnight. So but I told myself I had to record the thing today because every day I want to do it, something random pops up. But okay, so the first question says, just curious, I live in California and I am black. My husband is Mexican and we have 2 small children, but haven't really run into any issues about our race or our kids being mixed. How has your experience been so far? I've answered this numerous times. We've had, nobody's ever come to us and said anything negative or anything like that. We have gotten stares, but I mean, people are going to stare anyway. So, I mean, we haven't had anybody, run to us say, oh my God, y'all are disgusting. We haven't had that at all. So, our experience, I guess I'm going to say overall it's been positive. Let's see. Do we have any family vacations coming up? We do. We are going to Arizona July 13th through the 21st to visit Zaire and Greg. And Zaire will actually be here on May 26th. So she's going to stay May 26th through July 13th. So that'll be fun. And what is one pet peeve that John and I have about each other? I wanted John to be in this video, but he's in there, trying to get Kane to sleep. So unfortunately he can't be in the video with me. But one pet peeve that I have about John is, I guess I could say him leaving water on the counter, like when he brushes his teeth and stuff like that. Like I said in my other video, I'm a neat freak, y'all. So pretty much, and John's not a neat freak. So pretty much anything he does annoys me in that regard. Like anything, I guess, anything that has to do with cleaning up. The way John cleans up annoys me. So I normally clean up because I just don't like the way he cleans up. It's just not to my standards, I guess. And one thing that annoys John would probably be my, me being a neat freak. Let's see. You mentioned the possibility of return to school online for the MSW. How is that quest for higher learning coming along? I will be starting grad school May 14th. So, yay, I'm excited. I'll be starting grad school May 14th. Yeah. So, let's see. Is Kane going to be in daycare soon, or are you going to be keeping him home until kinder start? He will not be in daycare soon. I do plan, I have talked about the possibility of working outside the home next year, like once I, once I finish grad school. So, Kane and Karsyn may be in daycare then. I'm not sure. It all depends on what kind of job I get. But, yeah, but he won't be in daycare if I'm at home, that's for sure. Are you going to try to have more kids? And also, how did you like growing up being a twin? John and I have entertained the possibility of having a 3rd child. It won't be anytime soon, but we do think for sure that we will have a 3rd child. But like I said, Karsyn's only 6 months, so we're not even thinking about that right now. But we will have a 3rd child eventually. And how'd you like being a twin growing up? I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, we really didn't like being twins. We definitely grown to love being twins, but we didn't like it growing up, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, like having to share things, like share a room and all that kind of stuff, that wasn't too fun. But of course we love each other now and all that stuff. So let's see, what words of advice would you give to anyone wanting to cloth diaper? What advice? I would just say, are you done? What advice would I give? Just be super open-minded and very patient. And that's all I can say, honestly. I mean, that's what I was. I was, open to all things. And, I mean, it worked out really great for me, the cloth diapering, both children. I haven't had any issues whatsoever with cloth diapering. How has cloth diapering helped you and your family financially? I'm sure it's helped a ton. We haven't bought disposables in God knows how long. And, disposables are pretty expensive now. We paid roughly $200 for our starter sets of comfy rumps for each child. And I know diapers, disposables are pretty expensive. So I don't know exactly how much they are because, like I said, I haven't bought them in forever. But the fact that we've only spent $200 per child, which I guess is roughly $400. And we, yeah, and the detergent is like $13 or $14. We use Rock and Green. I mean, we use all different types. But, I mean, for example, Rock and Green is like $14. And we, come here, mamas. Say hey. Rock and Green is $14. and it takes me like probably 3 or 4 months to go through a thing of Rock and Green. So I'm pretty sure it's cost effective. And let's see, is it hard to have much of a sex life? Oh, Karsyn. Is it hard to have much of a sex life with 2 young children? Yes, it is, but we find time for it. But yes, it is a lot harder with 2 children as opposed to, you know, our young and, you know, wild days when we could just do it whenever, wherever. It's definitely a lot harder trying to find the time with 2 children, but obviously we found the time because we had a second one. Let's see. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm like just looking at the questions. So if they've been repeated, then I won't answer them. Let's see. What advice do you have for dealing with 2 under 2? Definitely, my only advice would be like, I killed myself in the beginning trying to get some type of routine, and it's just not, having a routine isn't feasible with 2 small children. Like, they do different things every day. Like, our days are never the same. So, I guess just don't go into it expecting it to be structured. That was my, not downfall, but I had to learn quickly that, you know, life couldn't be structured with a 2-year-old and, you know, now a 6-month-old. Like I said, she'll be 6 months and 2 days, and it's still not structured at all. So just don't expect structure. Just expect a little chaos at the beginning. But I mean, you'll find your way. Like I said, our days aren't always the same, but we do have somewhat of a routine now. But it's definitely taken at least 6 months to get that. So, and like I said, every day is completely different. So just pretty much throw caution to the wind. I mean, throw everything to the wind, and just just don't expect structure at all, y'all. And how do I make time for myself, for John, and for each child? Making time for myself. My nails are polished like after the children go to sleep. I polish my nails. I catch up on YouTube. Like, I do a lot of things when the kids nap. Unfortunately, I don't get too much sleep, but that's my me time, and I love it. Making time for John. The children have been, you know, babysat by a few people. We don't have any problem, like, with people we trust. We don't have any problem leaving the children with them and going for date nights. So we'll probably do that this coming weekend, actually. And for each child, Ken and Karsyn normally do nap at the same time, but if they don't, then, I mean, like, whenever Carson's sleeping, which is a lot, she's a really good sleeper in general. She sleeps all day long. So when she's sleeping, that's just mommy and Kane time. We cuddle, we read books, we do, you know, just watch movies together. Yeah, and the same thing with Karsyn. Like, when Kane is sleeping, I'm over with Karsyn, and vice versa. And I mean, they're both awake. I do spend time with both of them, and they love each other, so that's good. Okay. Have I transitioned Kane into a toddler bed, and if so, how is it going? I have transitioned him into the toddler bed. He slept in his toddler bed on his birthday. February 14th was his first night in the toddler bed, and he loved it. But for the past 3 weeks, y'all, he has not wanted to sleep in his bed at all, and he's actually been co-sleeping with us. So it's me, John, Karsyn, and Kane in the bed at the moment, and that's a lot of people in the bed. But of course, you know, we love snuggling with him and everything. But he has not been in his bed in the past 3 weeks. Like, he'll take a nap in it, but he doesn't want to sleep in it at night. So and it's honestly a lot easier just to have him in the bed with us and go to sleep that way, as opposed to him just you know, crying and, you know, wanting to stay awake and all that kind of stuff. So, and did I complain to the store that I got the cake for Kane's birthday? Y'all know how they jacked up Kane's cake, and yes, I did complain, and I got a refund. So let's see. Is Kane fully potty trained yet? What is that, Mama? No, he is not fully potty trained, y'all. We've been potty training him for like 6 months. He will tell us when he has the, you know, pee and boo-boo and stuff, but in the middle of the night, he still wets himself, so he's not fully potty trained at all. And does Karsyn sleep well at night? Yes, she sleeps very well at night. She normally gets up, like, if we go to bed around, oh, Karsyn, why are you pulling my hair, girl? It's like midnight now, and she's awake still, which is odd for her. But, she may get up once a night. That's very rare. Honestly, she sleeps like 10 hours straight, which is kind of weird because Kane, he was always awake. But, like, my body's gotten used to it. Like, I'm loving her sleep schedule, y'all. She's a really good sleeper. What are some of Kane's favorite shows to watch? Oh, he loves Yo Gabba Gabba. He loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. What else does your brother like? He likes Little Einsteins. He loves Phineas and Ferb. He loves Shake It Up, Good Luck Charlie. We love those shows too. Let's see. Okay, am I feeding Karsyn any fruits yet? I'm not feeding her fruit. She had avocados, y'all saw last week. She had avocado for the first time last week. That was her first food. Do you want more children? I've already answered that. What would I do if I got pregnant next month? I would most likely cry. I'm not gonna lie. We're definitely not ready for a third child right now. We could possibly see it. Like, y'all look at Karsyn now. She's still a baby. Are you serious? There's no way I can have a third child right now. In that way, mamas say they're crazy, mama. They're crazy. I'm still little. You're not crazy for asking that, God no. But I would definitely. What are you doing? You like mama's hair and earrings? Yeah. But I would probably. Oh, of course she's wanting to teeth on my earrings. I would cry if I got pregnant next month. Y'all wouldn't know what to do. Really with me starting grad school and all that, y'all, like, I'm just, grad school only took a year, so that's good, but I'm definitely just focused on school right now and raising the 2 little munchkins that I have already. So, okay, I'm trying to get through this really quick, y'all. Am I on birth control? If so, which one? I'm not on birth control. We're using, I guess we would use natural family planning, but, I mean, we use condoms right now, but I'm not on, like, a pill or a patch or the Mirena or anything. I mean, we use condoms, and I will do the natural family planning thing again once my cycles come back, but I haven't had a period yet. So, and I didn't get my period with Kane until I was 11 months postpartum, and I'm 6 months postpartum with her. So, hopefully my period will stay away for at least 5 more months. That'd be awesome. Do you ever pump breast milk? I have not pumped in forever. I've only pumped, I think, 3 or 4 times. As y'all know, I pumped for 11 months straight with Kane, so I'm kind of traumatized by my pump. So, I only pump when I have to. Like, I pump when we leave the babies with people for date night. We've only done that about 3 times, so I've only pumped 3 times. What are my suggestions for increasing my milk supply? Thank God I haven't had any supply issues. I actually have an oversupply. I had an oversupply with Kane, and I have one with Karsyn. And I honestly, I mean, I took fenugreek with Kane after my period came back because my milk had decreased then, and then I was pumping like 1 ounce per boob like every few hours. So I just quit pumping because he was, you know, a month away from turning a year old, so I just stopped pumping. But I guess I've heard taking fenugreek and eating oatmeal and stuff, but I don't know how true that is. But thank God with Karsyn, I haven't had any issues, so I haven't had to worry about that. I've actually had an oversupply, and I've been thinking about donating. So, so yeah, but I'm sure you can just Google different, you know, ways to increase your milk supply. But like I said, fenugreek, it helped a little bit with Kane near the end, so you could try that. Do you know of any natural ways of dealing with teething pain? Yes, an amber teething necklace. We swear by these. Kane still wears his for like fashion purposes, but Karsyn's wearing Kane's old one, and she's not having any issues teething. Like, I took it off her the other day, and I could tell that she needed it, so I definitely swear by him. Don't we, mamas? Oh, you're sleepy. You're sleepy, little girl. Let's see. Do we like to travel? Yes, we love to travel. Like I said, we're going to travel this coming July. Do y'all like flying or road tripping? I love both. I've flown, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 times. I don't know. 5 to 10 times. I don't know exactly, you know, off the top of my head. But road tripping is a lot of fun. So, I mean, I don't know which one I love best. I love both of them. And what is my favorite type of family time? Oh no, I'm sure she's falling asleep. My favorite type of family time is just like movie time. Like, because John's only day off now is Sunday. In the next few weeks, it'll be Saturday and Sunday. But his only time off now is Sunday. So we normally just lay around the house and watch movies. And that's just really fun family time to me. Because John's there. Have I taken the GRE? I have not taken the GRE. And have I received any replies from graduate schools that I've applied to? Yes. I will be starting grad school in May. Okay. Let's see. How do you and John maintain a healthy and happy marriage? We definitely find time for us. Like I said, we have no problem with leaving the children with, you know, people that we trust so that we can have date nights and that kind of thing. And we never go to bed angry, and even though he's hardly home for us to fuss now. But yeah, we never go to bed angry. We always find some kind of compromise, that kind of thing. Y'all just not being too rigid and being very flexible will definitely help your marriage. Let's see. Are we affiliated with any church? Yes, we are. Do we plan on having more children? We already said yes. Maybe a third one. Not maybe a third. I'm sure we'll have a third one, you know, God willing. We just don't know when. It won't be any time within the next year. Do I plan on being a stay-at-home mom indefinitely? No. I've always said that I want to be a stay-at-home mom, but not a stay-at-home wife. When the children are at home, I do not want to be at home waiting for them to come home. So, I mean, I'm sure people do, you know, I'm sure stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives do a lot more than wait for their children to come home. But I just don't picture myself staying at home with a master's degree when the children are in school. I mean, I love being a stay-at-home mom, don't get me wrong, but I just can't be at home when they're in school. Between being a stay-at-home mom and all that comes with it, how do you find time for yourself? Like I said, I do things like polish my nails and YouTube and that kind of stuff. Honestly, keeps me sane. Not keeps me sane, but it gives me a little bit of adult time. I mean, honestly, it's sad. My only adult time is watching YouTube videos. But how do you manage time with being a mom and all the house stuff? I'm kind of a neat freak, like I said. So my house stuff will get done no matter what. But like when the kids are napping, I clean up. But there have been days where I'm just like, forget it. I don't feel like cleaning, and I just let the house become a mess. And when John gets home, then he watches the kids for me so I can clean up. But that's very rare. That's on days where I'm just like, oh my god, the house has to be clean. But honestly, y'all, most days, we're just really laid back. And I honestly clean up as I go. Like when I'm making meals and things, I clean up right after myself. And if I'm cooking, I clean up right afterwards. So that way I don't have a sink full of dishes. And when Kane drops something, I automatically clean it up. That way I just don't have a lot to clean up at the end of the day. Okay. How has Lily adjusted to Karsyn? Lily is just as amazing with Karsyn as she was with Kane, or as she is with Kane. She's a really laid back, easy dog, and she just loves the babies. Do you believe in spanking? Okay. I would be lying if I said that Kane has never been spanked, because he has been spanked. But we are definitely, over the past few months, we have definitely made a conscious decision not to spank Kane, or even, Karsyn's never been spanked, obviously, but we've definitely made a conscious decision and effort not to spank our children. That's all I'm going to say. But, it's your family. I'm not going to say do what you want to do, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this person is asking this question because they want to know, oh, if Irma spanks, then I should spank. I'm not saying that, but it's just like, ultimately you're going to do what you think is best for your child and your family. But, like I said, we've made the conscious decision not to spank our children. What age are you going to let Kane and Karsyn date? Never. I think 16 is a pretty good age. I was 16, so I'll say 16. Okay, how are you getting your body back post-baby number 2? Breastfeeding has helped a ton in the weight loss, and I don't have like a strict workout routine. Like, I was working out hardcore in January, and I just got really exhausted, didn't have any motivation. So I've been doing little things here and there. Like, we go jogging a lot in the stroller, and we do what is it, Mom? Oh, I'm sorry, I woke you up. And We Fit, and I got a Dance with the Stars DVD the other day that I was doing. So just little things, y'all. Taking Karsyn, using her as a weight, all kinds of stuff, y'all. And plus running behind Kane has definitely kept me in shape. How has natural family planning been going? I will let you know once I started again. And let's see. I've gotten so many. Do you plan on having another child anytime sooner in the near future? Like I said, at least maybe for not another 2 years or so. Do you guys plan on taking any family vacations? I've already answered that one. We're going to Arizona in July. Why do the kids wear those necklaces? They wear them because they are amber teething necklaces. Kane is no longer teething. Karsyn is, obviously. Kane is no longer teething, but his is just for fashion. Everybody knows Kane and his necklace, so that's why we still keep it on him. And let's see, is Kane stringing sentences together yet? God, yes, he is stringing sentences together. Too many sentences. He says a new sentence, a new word every day. Is his comprehension better than his ability to speak? Yes, it is. I can say, Kane, do this, do this, do this. Like, give him a sequence of things to do, and he will do them all in sequence. So, but a lot of times you have to decipher what he's saying. Like he'll be asking to watch a certain show or movie, and I don't know what he's saying. Until you have to actually really sit down and listen to him, and he's just trying his best, y'all. But we just cannot understand what he's saying. But to him, he's saying it perfectly, normal. But his comprehension is definitely a lot better than his ability to speak. Have you considered baby sign language for Karsyn? I haven't. I haven't even looked into it. That may be something I need to look into. It sounds pretty cool. Do you ever walk Lily? Yes, we walk Lily every day. Has she ever been aggressive near the children, or just helpful? She has definitely been. She's very helpful. Like when I was pregnant with Kane, she just followed me around all the time. Like, she's really overprotective. The night we brought Kane home, she barked the entire night. By the time Karsyn came, she was already used to babies, but she's definitely a very helpful dog, and we haven't had any issues with her. I was still never, I've just never been the type to ever leave an animal alone with my children, so I would never leave Lily alone. Like, you never know if she might snap one day. Like, I would never ever leave. As wonderful as she is, I would never leave the children alone with her, without me being present. But even though I doubt she'd do anything, it's just like, you never know. So yeah, y'all, so I went through that really quick, like I'd hoped to. So if I didn't elaborate enough, y'all let me know. I didn't want this to be super long. So, all right, y'all, if you have any more questions, or not any more questions, if you want me to elaborate, then just let me know. So So I'm pretty sure Karsyn's sleeping right now. Yeah, she's asleep. So, all right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.